Hi, everybody. I'm Joel Simmons for another 2-minute turf talk. As I sit here in my office, it is the middle of June, the beginning of summer. And I've been getting a lot of calls from clients talking about their turf that's just simply not growing very well. So when we have conversations like this, we typically go right to the soil test to see if we can find an answer to that. But when we look at the soil test, that's one piece of our three-legged stool. And remember, the three-legged stool talks about looking at chemistry, physics, and then ultimately biology. And if chemistry is not a problem, we take that off the table, we go look at physics, and we always look at biology as a means by which to solve some problems. Take a look at this soil test. This was one that came across my desk, and this conversation about my turf is just simply not growing well. And you can see in this soil test that physics does play a part in this. The magnesium levels are significantly higher than they should be. Ideally, magnesium shouldn't be much more than about 12 or 15% on a soil colloid with this much CEC. But this one happens to be very high, and a high magnesium level can tighten up the soil and really restrict the physics, which restricts air and water to that soil microbial population. So one of the solutions here is to add some high calcium limestone to help push out some of that magnesium, perhaps even some gypsum. But another solution to try to get the grass growing and try to really get biology stimulated was to use a couple of applications at a high rate of C3. Typically, C3 goes out at about a gallon per acre. And in this case, this particular client will be spraying it out at 2 gallons per acre, so that we can jumpstart soil biology. Another discussion on this was also to perhaps put out some Replenish 545, which would feed volume to microbes, just to try to get microbiology to start to work a little bit harder by feeding them, get them working a little bit more, and get the grass growing and get through the summer.